to the channel. Trust you guys are doing really good. If this is your first time coming across this channel, I'm Chinwe. I want to thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos, for your contributions, your take on every video I made. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate. And to my new subscribers, thank you. Thanks for being part of the family. I really appreciate you all. So in today's video, let's look into this video. It's going viral right now on TikTok. A lecturer called police on a black girl. What's her reason? She yelled at the black girl yelled back at her. And because she's a black girl, she have to call the police. Had it been a white girl, I don't think she would call that police. I don't know, I didn't make up the video. Let's watch it and see what happened.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not resisting. You're hurting me really bad, bro. Please get off of me. And she's still standing there letting this happen.
Exactly.
I hate you.
It already escalated. She's about to come out and hit him.
I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you, bro. You're the worst teacher ever. You can get me taken out of here because I want to apologize. Because I want to apologize. You started yelling at me. You trying to embarrass me about my paper. You're a terrible teacher.
Is somebody recording this?
Oh, everybody is.
I hope you're recording everybody because that's ridiculous.
Yes, that really
For
is.
letting this shit happen. She sit here and say she loves black people and stuff, but you let this happen to her? Come on now.
No, you yelled at her
Come
first.
on.
You yelled at her first, but you want her to
You yelled at
apologize.
me
It doesn't make
first.
any sense.
You hear everybody in the class say, look at my grades, my GPA, I graduated by 8 points. I'm not no dumb bitch. I'm not stupid, Dr. B.
I'm so mad.
I am valedictorian, bitch.
So
What
mad.
the hell?
That you ran and walked out here.
Yeah, you were yelling at her. You were yelling at her. That's ridiculous.
That's BS.
I'm
That's
saying.
BS.
I'm like, that's.
You're the worst teacher I've ever had.
Did you guys see it? She called a police on her students. Maybe because she's a black girl. That's what I think. I don't know what you think. I combined some stitches on this video. Let's hear them and know their thoughts on this happened.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not resisting. You're hurting me really bad, bro. Please get off of me.
And she's still standing there letting this happen.
Exactly.
I hate you.
It already escalated. She's about to come out and hit him.
I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you. I swear to God, I hate you, bro. You're the worst teacher ever. You can get me taken out of here because I want to apologize. Because I want to apologize. You started yelling at me. You trying to embarrass me about my paper. You're a terrible teacher.
Is somebody recording this?
Oh, everybody
I hope
is.
you're recording everybody because that's ridiculous.
Yes, that really
For
is.
letting this shit happen. She sit here and say she loves black people and stuff, but you let this happen to her? Come on now.
No, you yelled at her
Come
first.
on.
You yelled at her first, but you want her to
You yelled at me
apologize. It doesn't make any
first.
sense.
You hear everybody in the class say, look at my grades, my GPA, I graduated by 8 points. I'm not no dumb bitch. I'm not stupid, Dr. B.
I'm so mad.
I am valedictorian, bitch.
So mad.
What the hell?
That you ran and walked out here.
Yeah, you were yelling at her. You were yelling at her. That's ridiculous.
That's BS.
I'm
That's
saying.
BS.
I'm like, that's.
You're the worst teacher I've ever had.
I'm not surprised that happened. We let them into our spaces and think that we're going to get a different outcome. We think that they're for us, even though none of them have ever been for us. They post something as simple as a black square on Instagram and major in African American studies while in college, and that's enough to be in our spaces. But it's not. These are supposed to be safe spaces for young black people to get an education and embrace their blackness. But how can they do that when in these same spaces they're getting the police called on them? Because you allowed for people to enter this space who ultimately aren't for us. It doesn't surprise me because a lot of pro-black people in these black spaces aren't really pro-black. They're colorists. misogynist, for black capitalism, which, by the way, will never help our community, and will prioritize a woman not wearing any clothes over deans and, men on campus who literally had essay allegations against them. So when we talk about these spaces being for us and being safe spaces, what do we really mean?
I swear to God, I hate you.
If this school does not fire that teacher, every black student need to pull out that fucking school. Ain't nowhere in hell I should be expecting to send my kid to some fucking college, a black college, a HBCU, and to have a non-black person call the police on them, like we all know the context that was going on with black people and the police. I don't give a fuck if it's on campus security. The fact that that's your go-to, that's your thought process. I don't want nobody working at no HBCU that thinks like this, that has their go-to and their default to be thinking that they should be afraid of, or that they're like, we're the enemy. Because again, in this girl's story, she talked to the, let me break it, let me back up just in case people don't know. All right, the fucking professor got loud with the student got loud back with the professor felt in danger, called the campus police, got her fucking handcuffed. She talking to the black officer like, let me hear the story. White officer coming there, another motherfucker that need to be fired, coming there motherfucker talking about like, no, let's get up out of here, like she's some fucking animal, you heard me? And then the teacher only come in there to be like, well, I'll get him to get the handcuffs off you if you apologize, bitch. What? Nah, everybody need to be fired. Like, I'm a teacher and I went to HBCU, you feel me? So this hits me on a whole bunch of different fronts, and I'm black, motherfucker. All this shit should be hitting everybody fucked up. HBCU is supposed to be our safe haven, you heard me? If you have nowhere else, go out to the white society, go out to all the fuckery, that's the fuckery. That them little 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, however long you there, is supposed to have you supposed to feel home, safe, secure. There's my people here. Even when it get bad, even when it get messy, even if it get violent, you feel still like, man, it's my people here. If I'm sending my kid down, I'm thinking they protected. And you tell me that the people that's supposed to be protecting them is scared of them and calling the people, like, nope, fire. What's her name? Cynthia Villa-Gomez. Let Cynthia Villa-Gomez go. As a teacher, she failed. She let her ego get in the way. She failed. And by proxy, man, what if that was a different set of officers, man? We shouldn't even have to think that shit. She failed. Get rid of her. Get rid of that hype-ass fucking white dude. If I was the students, I wouldn't even show up to class. I'd be like, fuck y'all. Fuck the fucking dean, whoever, too. You feel me? Like, I got a lot of fucks to pass around, but in the meantime, get Cynthia Villa-Gomez out here. Hold up. 2 things for the idiots. 1, I'm being hyperbolic when I say every black student needs to pull out. And 2, I'm not saying that there's no reason you should ever call the campus police. But of all the reasons, if it's not something violent, somebody's life on the line, if it's just your ego being hurt because of student matched energy, nah, you fucking failed. And them officers should have better discernment.
I want y'all to realize that that's happening to that little girl at a HBCU because a white professor got upset that she didn't want to rewrite a paper for a final. And she wanted her to apologize for not wanting to rewrite her final. And now she's facing charges because she did not want to rewrite her final. Because the white professor at a HBCU's ego was struck. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. And that right there is the power of white women's tears. She wanted her to apologize for not wanting to redo her final. Are you fucking serious, bro? Get real.
As an HBCU graduate, I'm disgusted. And one thing I know for certain, if that was my child, there would be somebody else going to the police station because I would be after that woman. How dare you? We go to HBCUs to feel safe, to feel protected. And as a teacher, you call the police because she wouldn't apologize? I suggest you collect all of your belongings and refrain from going to that campus ever again. How dare you? And then try to gaslight the students by saying you're de-escalating. You call the police on a student for yelling. You couldn't just put her out of the classroom, give her an F? You ought to be ashamed to call yourself a teacher.
White professor at an HBCU college, all right, has the nerve to call the police, weaponizes the police on a young black woman over her paper. The argument goes like this. She presents a paper to the teacher belittles her and yells at her. She yells back in defense, in response. She didn't get in the teacher's face. She was still in her seat. And now this is acclaimed by other students as well. Everyone's saying she did nothing wrong other than argue herself and her paper. She didn't want to leave the room. The teacher felt embarrassed, so she didn't leave the room after the teacher told her to. She stayed in her seat. She's paying to be in a college. The teacher calls the police. The police arrive, takes no statement from her, but is escorting her out of her class for no reason at all, other than raising her voice. This bitch does not need to be a teacher in any school, especially a black one. Take that shit back to Alabama.
Let's be honest. The teacher called the police not because she was yelling. You called the police on her because she's black. That's the reason. Don't come with that BS anymore.
We need to protect black women.
Yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Let me hear your own opinion on this. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so. See you in my next video. Bye.